Okay, my name is Roberto Correa. People call me Gordo. I started Jiu-Jitsu 28 years ago because I'm very friend of some half Gracie, Renzo Gracie, some guys of Gracie family, and I start training Jiu-Jitsu. I love Jiu-Jitsu since I start, and I'm teaching Jiu-Jitsu for 21 years. And this time I have my own academy in Barra da Tijuca, Rio de Janeiro, and I have a lot of good students. Most part of my students is not competing, but a lot of guys competing and have a doing good in the competition. Like Celso Vinicius, he's 6-time world champion, 3 times in black belt. Braga Neto, a lot of times world champion, also UFC fighter too. This year we have Rafael Henrique. He's the best brown belt in lightweight division. He won Brazilian tournament, world tournament, and Pan American tournament. Also, I have 2 famous guys in MMA, my students too. One is Rafael dos Anjos, lightweight division UFC, one of the contenders, and Babalu, Renato Babalu Sobral. He was Strikeforce champion, more than 50 fights in MMA, fight Chuck Liddell for the title in UFC, and that's my life, train Jiu-Jitsu every day. Okay, I'm start Jiu-Jitsu and in Barra da Tijuca, Gracie Barra, and when I start, always looking for one guy, Renzo Gracie. He's a little bit older than me, 4 years old more than me, and I like his style in Jiu-Jitsu. He has a very good defensive game, also, but he always look for submission. His defense is amazing, but he's always looking for submission. That's what I want for my game. And also I have a master since the blue belt into brown belt. The guy who gave me my purple and my brown belt, it's a Jean-Jacques Machado. He was one of the coaches in Gracie Barra when I trained there, and his game is amazing too. It's kind of the same Renzo Gracie game. Like I told, defensive game is amazing, but always looking for attack. Yeah, I think these 2 guys catch this game from Rickson Gracie, because that's what Rickson do. His defensive game, it's amazing. It's very difficult to do anything in him, and his attacks is strong. Since I started Jiu-Jitsu, I was 15 years old. I'm thinking Jiu-Jitsu. I love Jiu-Jitsu, and it's a part of my life. I love the Jiu-Jitsu lifestyle, and that's what I'm doing for all my life. Jiu-Jitsu. I train Jiu-Jitsu every day, 6 times a week. I'm teaching Jiu-Jitsu almost every day. I'm travel around the world to teaching. I know a lot of countries just because Jiu-Jitsu. And Jiu-Jitsu for me is not just a fight, just a martial art. Jiu-Jitsu is a lifestyle, and it's my lifestyle, Jiu-Jitsu. That's what I'm doing. When I'm 18 years old, I'm purple belt. I had a bad injury in my knee, my left knee, and my ACL. Okay, I broke my ACL, and I didn't do a surgery in that time. It's a long time ago. And I start training 1 month later that the injury, and when I start training again, the doctor said no training now. But I want to train. I went to academy every day and look my friends training, and how can I train with my knee? Then I start training my side. I just let one leg in the ground and training guard with just one leg. And in that time, half guard is just a defensive game. You know, from the half guard, people just replacing guard. Nobody sweep, no have any attacks. And I start doing a lot. Of course, Jean-Jacques helped me because he's my coach at that time and he have a good view of Jiu-Jitsu. And I'm start to develop some sweeps, some kinds of a kind of game to I can defend myself and can put the guy in danger. You know, can go on top. How can I go on top from there? Because I cannot move my knee, circle my knee. Then I start to do a lot of new things, and in that time I'm competing a lot, and that my new things start to working well in the competition, and a lot of people start to see what I'm doing. It's a kind of new technique, and this is a kind of like, this is changing Jiu-Jitsu, because first Jiu-Jitsu is just guard, like open guard, spider guard, and after this they have a new thing. It's a half guard. You know, it's half guard is not just a defensive. They have a lot of, it's a big new game, and a lot of good people start doing. A lot of famous guys doing half guard a lot, like Saulo Ribeiro doing a lot of new kids doing like blue belts, purple belts. In MMA, you can see Minotauro doing too. And I know it's not everything, but it's a big part of the game. You know, today you need to know. You don't need to know how you do half guard, but for sure you need to defend. You need to defend yourself against half guard. And now you can see in MMA or in the tournaments, in world tournaments, a lot of people have this game, half guard game, and it's like, believe you have one guy. If you see Bernardo from Allianz, his own game is half guard. Like, of course, he know everything. He know on top too, but in the competition, you see how he do half guard like so strong, and he's still working because he is a world champion, you know, and that's the thing. What I like a lot of people credit me to develop, and I know it's gonna be. Now, for sure, I'm a part of Jiu-Jitsu, you know, and this is making me proud. But it's not just what I'm teaching. I'm teaching Jiu-Jitsu, and half guard is just a part of my game. If you want to improve your Jiu-Jitsu, it's important you're looking for someone who really knows Jiu-Jitsu and can teach you, and you need to lose a little bit of your time. You know, it's not easy. Jiu-Jitsu is a big thing. You cannot learn Jiu-Jitsu in 1 year, you know, and you need to put focus in your game. You need to have better shape, good, like not best shape, but good shape, good elasticity, and just training. You know, everyone can do it. Just train hard and you can do it. Please come to Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and training Jiu-Jitsu in our academy, Good Jiu-Jitsu. You can check our lifestyle, you can train with us, and you're very welcome. Like us on Facebook. Yes, of course, let's do it.